I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new block, where that day. Bitches on my line, and you know.
Assalamualaikum. This time I will interview seniors. I have a theme about Ramadan and health. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, my name is Iqlima Nurul Fadillah and I am from 4th semester.
Okay. Can we start now?
Sure.
What traditions do you usually do when celebrating the month of Ramadan?
Well, I usually do gathering with my family and friends, especially during the early days of Ramadan, and oftentimes I do ngabuburit or waiting for iftar together with my family and friends.
And what positive things can we do in our free time during the month of Ramadan?
Something positive that we can do. Well, of course, the first answer will be increasing our prayers and our ibadah, and also we can do good things to the others, such as donating and sharing to the person in need, and we can also share free tajil. We can host free Islamic courses and discussions, and there's plenty ways to do good in Ramadan, I think.
Thank you. And what do you think about the social action of sharing free takjil?
Well, of course, it's really nice things to do, especially some people can afford to buy tajil because of their economic condition. So I think it's a really beneficial both for us and to the people who receive it.
And if a woman is menstruating, what can she do to continue worshipping in the Ramadan?
Well, in my opinion, the act of not fasting when menstruating is already an act of worship, because it's obey the law of God, and one of the way to obey is to stay away from what the God forbids. That is, when menstruating, we are forbidden to fast and to pray, right? Okay, and so I think the other thing we can do is to support people who are actually fasting, such as cooking for iftar, sharing free tajil, and many more.
What do you prepare to fasting all day without feeling weak?
Well, I usually drink milk or energen after sahur. That way I get enough. I make sure to have enough proteins and nutrition, so I can face all day without feeling weak or tired.
How do you take care of your health during Ramadan?
Well, of course, by exercising lightly, that's not making me too tired, such as oftentimes I walk to campus before I use public transport. I usually walk, and I think walking is already something to keep our body healthy, especially during Ramadan, when it's tiring indeed, but to compensate, I usually have pokari for iftar to restore my body ions.
What effect did you get during the month of Ramadan?
Ramadan, I think, is a moment of contemplation to think about my past actions and my and what I'm doing currently, and to be even better version of myself, and to do something that is more beneficial to the others, to share more, and of course to being kind to myself.
What do you want to achieve for Ramadan next year?
Personally, I want to uh, uh, tarawih at the mosque at every day if possible. Yes, and also finishing Quran or Khatam.
First, what activities do we unknowingly cause the body to become sick?
Well, in my opinion, staying up late is really bad for our health because it disrupts our body circadian rhythm, and it also make our body more tired than usual. And when we are more exhausted, we are more prone to diseases and illnesses.
In your opinion, what does the immune system do when you are sick?
Well, there are several cells that comprise the immune system, such as the white blood cells, and it directly kills the germs that enter our body system. And there are also some type of cells that is the B cells that express antibodies to interfere with the antigens that enter our body.
What do you know about allergies?
Allergies is caused when our immune system are responding too sensitively to certain substances such as peanut, shrimps, flower pollen, and cat fur, and other things that is common allergens.
In your opinion, what is an effective way for someone to reduce or stop smoking?
Personally, because I never smoke, and my dad also is not a smoker, don't have any detailed idea on this, but generally, I suggest that if you want to stop smoking, is you have to commit that you want to stop smoking, and you have to diligently reduce slowly, and then you slowly adjust yourself, and eventually you will not smoke at all.
Nowadays, many people want to have an ideal body. What do you think is a healthy diet?
I think a healthy diet is a diet with balanced nutrients, with a balanced amount of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. And also it comes from various sources such as from animal sources such as meat, egg, milk, and also plants such as vegetable, fruits, honey, and other balanced foods.
In your opinion, medical treatment or alternative medicine is more effective?
I think the more effective is the one that has been proven scientifically, that is medical treatment, but sometimes there are alternative medicine that has been also proven and been standardized, so it also effective for countering disease.
What activities of your day do you feel make you healthier?
Of course, walking to campus, because it's a really easy way to exercise. It doesn't cost any money, and it doesn't use any equipment. All you need is just your legs, and you walk, and your diligence to walk every day. It's really beneficial for your body.
Okay, thank you for Kak Iqlima of taking time to small talk with me.
Okay, no problems, and I'm glad to spend time with you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I will be interviewing seniors about sports and community. So could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Mutyara Nur Hasanah from 6th semester.
Thank you for taking time to small talk with me. So, first, what do you think about extreme sports?
Extreme sport, I think a little bit scary.
In your opinion, why do so many people ignore sports?
Maybe the people think that sport is bored.
Or what sports can be done at home and don't need a lot of space?
Exercise like aerobic, yoga,
In your opinion, what sports are safe for children to do?
jogging, then exercise.
In your opinion, how much time should you spend doing sport?
Maybe twice a week or once a week.
Choice.
You know,
What the benefits of practicing yoga?
practicing yoga make our body more relaxed.
What are your tips before starting sports?
Tips maybe with listening your favorite music. Yes, just it.
Thank you. Community. What is your opinion about the community which often creates chaos?
I think it's not good because it creates unrest among people.
What do you think should change in their community?
Maybe by holding a work program in it so that it is more focused.
In your opinion, should everyone join a community?
Not really for those who want it to join the community. I think
What do you think is the most important thing about community?
maybe the most important thing for the community is togetherness and solidarity.
And in your opinion, what community has helped to community life?
Um, the community that a government created.
And in your opinion, what should ordinary people pay attention to in choosing to join a community?
So, can you repeat your?
In your opinion, what should ordinary people pay attention to in choosing to join a community?
Not really, but if the community have a good effect for many others, better to join.
What are your hopes for the communities in Indonesia in the future?
Hopefully, the community in Indonesia can be better than before and then more useful for many others.
So guys, that was our interview today, and thank you for Mutyara.
Alright, anytime, don't mind, it's not a big deal.
Bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new